Hello friends, today we'll see the orthographic views of this given object, and in this we have to draw the pictorial view of an object is given. Draw front view in the direction of x. Sectional side view means we have to take the section along this line of symmetry, and sectional side view as well as top view. We have to draw these three views. So the question will be like this. Then from this object, so whatever this object is there, if you see it neatly in the direction, the length of this object is going to be this radius 25, means whatever this semicircular portion is there, so that is going to be the length, and length is 50. So length of this object is 50. Its width of the object is 65, and height of the object is 100. So this 25 plus 25, then 20, and then 30. Like this, that overall height is 100, and we have to draw the side view, means left hand side view we have to draw. And always I'll suggest, whenever you are going to draw the blocks for front view, top view, side view, this information is must: length, width, height, as well as whether left hand side view or right hand side view. Whatever the technique, simple technique I am telling for drawing the orthographic views, there this four information is must. Now what you have to do? First, always draw a line where what care we have to take, means that first line, its height is 100, means we have to leave more than 100 mm. So more than 100 from upper side, and then draw the first light line. So first light line like this. Then immediately, by leaving some gap of 10 to 15 mm, draw the another dark line. So dark line will be like this. Then again at a gap of 10 to 15, so we have to draw the third line. Then left hand side view. Left hand side view means always start with x. Always start with x. When left hand side view is there, start with x. When right hand side view is there, start with y. And from this, by leaving some gap, so you have to draw a vertical line. So you have to draw the vertical line. And how you have to draw this vertical line? By leaving some 10-15 mm gap. Right from the top you mark this, because height and width of this object is more. So we have to take that care also. Then the length of this object is less. So length is only 50, 20, 30, 50, we can mark like this. So it is 50. Once we mark this second line, so what is my suggestion? So this point is very important for us, and immediately remove the third line after this second vertical line. So it may confuse us. Then from this, what you have to do? Width is 65, 20, 30, 60, 65. I have marked the width, and once you mark that width, draw this horizontal line. Like this. So I have marked the width of the object, and after marking the width, then make use of the compass. How to use the compass? Keep at this place. So this is going to be a center for the rotating the lines from the top view to side view. Rotate it by 90 degree. Then again increase its radius like this. And rotate it by again 90 degree, which will intersect that reference line. It will intersect that reference line. And from this, we can draw the vertical lines. We can draw the vertical lines up to this. Here also. Then from this upper line, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So this 100 we can mark, and from that 100 draw the horizontal line. So like this we get the three blocks for drawing the isometric views. So this block is for front view, this is for top view, and this is for side view. And after marking this line, again my suggestion will be what? Remove. So always keep everything symmetric. So whatever we have taken on left hand side, the similar thing will be on right hand side. And give the name for this Y. It is Y. So this XY is the reference line. And these three blocks are going to be there. So once we are having these three blocks, then after that, so what I'll suggest, when symmetric object is there, first you draw the line of symmetry, means center lines. So this object is completely symmetric. So we can draw the center line in the front view and top view. So that overall center line. Then how to mark the center line? For that also, first we have to mark its midpoint. So it's 20 and 25. So from this midpoint, we have to mark the center line. Then center line, how we have to mark? So center line should be always like this. So from outside the object, long dash, small dash, long dash, small dash, long dash, small dash, then long dash, small dash, again the same line will be there in the top view also. In the top view also, start from outside the block. Center line is difficult line to draw. Like this. Then afterwards, again I'll suggest, wherever circular, semicircular portion is there, mark its center. So in the top view, so for this semicircle, So this is going to be a center. So this point. Perfectly that point is going to be a center. And in the front view also you can mark the center. How we can mark that center? So it's up at a distance of 25. That circle as well as semicircle is there. Then at a distance of 25 from the top, I can mark this center. So, and once you mark the center, then you can think of marking some light line, and it may be useful in the side view also. So light line you can mark. Now, so overall what you have to do in orthographic views, first prepare 3 blocks, then draw all the center lines, then after that, so whatever the semicircular circular part is there, that you draw first. Then you will find this object simple. Then how to draw that portion? So that portion you can draw like this. In the front view, so this semicircle as well as this semicircle, and in the top view this semicircle is there. So what is the radius of outer semicircle? It is 25. And that 25, how we can mark? So with this center, and if we increase it, so first you check that whether it is matching perfectly. Yes, it is matching. So when drawing is perfect, such problem will not be there. Then from this you can draw the semicircle of 25 mm radius. So this is the semicircle with 25 mm radius. Then afterwards another semicircle. So its radius is how much? 15. Then 15, how we can mark on the scale? You can take this as 10, 15. It is 15. Then at the same center we have to keep. So that center point is very important. And draw this semicircle. Then in the top view also, where is that semicircle? At this place. And then draw this semicircle. So now what I did, I have drawn all the circles, semicircles in all the views. Now hereafter we should not mark any circular portion in front view, top view or side view, so that our mistakes will be avoided. Then afterwards, so it is better to draw one of the view. And now I think for this, after drawing all these things, its front view is also not tough. So we can think of drawing the front view. Drawing the front view, that upper portion already we have drawn. So one by one we'll go for this. How we can draw it? That this is the semicircular slot. Means we have to mark this dark. So this is the semicircular slot. Then afterwards, so first if you see it, so this portion is throughout, means outer lines of this object, those are throughout first. So first I'll mark that portion, means from this it is till the end. From this it is till the end. It is like this. And from this side also we can draw it. Then if I keep this scale over here, from the top at a distance of 30, So this overall is 30, means there is a gap of 5 mm between that semicircular slot and this edge. We can draw like this, 5 mm gap. Then afterwards, next portion is what? So this portion along with the rib. So before that 20 will mark, and then we'll mark the rib. So for marking 20 mm, 10, 20, it is 20. And in this, there is a rib. How we can mark this rib? So for marking that rib, mark 5 mm on this side, straight away in this portion only. So it is 5 mm on this side, and 5 mm on left hand side. On left hand side over. So that rib is over, this portion is over. Then afterwards, this height is how much? It is 25. Then after 25 also, we have to mark one edge. After 25, is 10, 20, 25 this edge. And in this portion there is a semicircular slot. Then for that semicircular slot, what you have to do? So from this semicircle, already we have marked this semicircle. Then from this semicircle, take the projection like this. Similarly, on this side also, perfectly from the semicircle, take the projections over here. See that semicircle is also being used. And that portion, we have to make it dark. That portion only we have to make it dark. Means in the front view, this semicircular part, only in one view it is going to be circular, in other two views it is going to be rectangle. Now here it is a rectangle of 30 by 25. Correct. And the lowermost portion, it is a simply rectangle of 25 by 50. So this is the rectangle of 25 by 50. See, one view of this object is over. So if you see semi-cylindrical portion along with circular slot, then rectangle with rib, and then again rectangle with semicircular slot, and then a plain rectangle at the bottom. So it is overall 100. Then after this, drawing other two views, it is very simple. See, if we follow the proper procedure, how orthographic becomes simple, that you can experience over here. So take the projection of all, if circular portion is there, mark its tangent line. Then if horizontal line is there, take its projection in the side view, like this. So this part also, all these lines, all horizontal lines, like this. So we have taken the projection in the side view. And now if you see the side view, in the side view there is a single surface. So right from the bottom to the top, so the semi-cylindrical portion, it is in the front view. Here it is going to be straight only. So this portion we can straight away we can mark it. And now we are having the projections also. It's not difficult to mark it. So how? See, first line in the side view. In the side view, start with right at the top. right from the top to up to this, it's 100. Then if you see it, its width of this top portion from this, it is 15. From this, it is 15. Correct. And once we mark this 15, its depth is 30. So the depth is 30. So it's a it is 30. Correct. Then after this 30, again it is 10. It is 10. Then after 10, it's 20. We are having those lines, means up to this line only. 20. And then after 20, this line is till the end of the block. It is up to this. Correct. Then afterwards, so it's vertical 25. So it is 10, 20, 25. Then from 25, so this portion is 40. So it is mentioned that dimension. Then that 40 also we can mark. That also we can mark 40. It is 40. And then in the bottom side, we can mark this 25. So we can mark this 25. And then bottommost line, it is up also 25. So the major portion is almost over. Then what is other visible part over here? That rib. Then how we can mark that rib? So we can mark at a distance of 20. At a distance, so it is 40. And at a distance of 20, we can mark the point. And simply we can join it. How we can join it? From this point to this point. This is the rib. It is the rib. Now, so either you can take the projection of this semicircle from this side in this view, or straightway the radius of this semicircle is 15, and from the outer side at a distance of 15, from the outer side, we can mark the dotted line in that portion. We can mark the dotted line in this portion. Dotted line should never cross the object line. So this dotted line indicates it is the dotted line indicates that portion is not visible in the left hand side view. Then afterwards, by using these two views, we have to complete the top view. So I have taken the major projections from the front view and some rib, something, if it is like this, so directly from the center line you mark it. Otherwise, so many lines will disturb you. So from this, only two major projections I'll take, and remaining directly we can mark it. Which two major projections I'll take? So one is this 15, very light line up to this. Then another is, this is 25. So whatever this portion is there, it's 25. So these two lines are enough. That rib directly by the distance we can mark it. Then again keep the compass at the center. Intersection of this second line is very important, so it will help us a lot. So from this, if I rotate this line like this, it is going to be 15. Then extend it, and it is going to be 25. Correct. So this will be useful for us. And now in the top view, so what portion is there? In the top view, first we can see that outer portion, it is everything in the top view when we are looking. That border is throughout there. Then back side also filled. And on frontal side we have mark that semicircular slot. So the first thing what you do, so draw these lines straight away. How we can mark? So top view is in this portion only. It is 65. It is 65. This is also 65. It is also 65. Then now whatever the portion is going to be there, it is rectangle, not cylindrical, circular. Circular in the beginning only we have drawn. Then it's 50. Then that topmost portion is having a rectangle of 15 and its projection we have taken. We have taken this projection. It is 50. Then after that again one more rectangle of 10. It is 10. And then for marking the rib, what I'll suggest, so the rib is 5 mm on either side. It is 5 mm on either side, and its length is in the top view, it is from this 20 only. Then that 20 directly you can mark like this. It is 20. And on this side also again 20. It is 10. Sorry. So that earlier line is not in this place. It's 5 mm left hand and 20 mm depth. It is 20. So that rib in the top view and join it. So here instead of projection, what I am doing, I am making use of line of symmetry. So that rib I have drawn. Then after this, what is remaining? If you see it carefully, so that last line, it's 10. It is also 10. So it is over. Means semicircle, then slot in the top view, then this rectangle of 10. Now, so whatever that hole is there, semicircular slot, so it is in this 15. In this 15, we are having a projection. In this 15, what we have to do? Mark the dotted line. This is the dotted line. And here also this is the dotted line. That hole is there also, a semicircular hole is there also in the top view. So these are the three simple views. But now in the problem what is asked? Sectional side view. Means we have to cut this object like this. So either in the top view or in the front view, you can show the section line. Then how you can show the section line? So it is better you can show in the front view itself. In the front view, what you have to do? So its end part. So you have to make it dark. So whatever that part is there, so that you have to this portion and this portion you have to make it dark, then arc and then show the arrow like this. Similarly at this place also. And ends darks, then make this arrow show the section line. This is section A, and here also this is section A. This is the cutting plane line. By making the end of the center line dark and showing that we have cut this object like this, and it is going to be the sectional side view. And when we cut this object, so before that again in the side view what was remaining? So if you see it neatly, so some portion was remaining, and that is the semicircular slot. So it's not visible in the side view. So it was like this. So it was not visible. So if you see it, so that was hidden part, that was also hidden part. But when we take the section like this, so again one more thing I'll tell. So from the section line itself, we can decide which portion is being cut, and that you can make it dark. And after cutting this portion, whatever the visible part is there, and new cut shiny surface is there, we show the hatching lines, and some portion will be there, there will not be that blade, cutting plane blade, it will not touch, so there will not be doing anything. That means, now see, so this section line cuts this edge, means this edge becomes in the sectional view dark. So we can make it dark like this. Similarly, this edge also, it is being cut, this edge also, this also we can make it dark like this, correct? So that upper portion, it's not matching. That dotted line becomes dark. This also becomes dark. And then again it cuts the rib, but we will not make any change in the rib. And then this edge, which is hidden over here, it will also become dark. It will also become dark. Then where there will be the section lines. Apart from this, this hole is not, this blade is not touching this surface, there will not be hatching lines. So here also, there will not be the, so the same section line is there, so it is not touching. Here there will not be. And for the rib, because of the conventions, we never show the hatching lines. Then how to mark the hatching lines? So for that, what you have to do? So use the 45-degree lines, and again, correct, 45-degree lines. So in this portion, so it requires lot of concentration. So this line should not cross the outer line also, and it should touch also. The gap should be same. Then in the rib we don't have to draw the hatching lines, but in this portion, this is the sectional side view, where this hole no hatching lines and this semicircular slot no hatching lines. So this is about the three views of this object. Then afterwards, again, what is important? Giving the dimensions. Always I suggest give the dimensions first for the circular part. So some of my key observations during the teaching of engineering graphics. So always we have to give the circular dimension first. Always we have to give the circular dimension first. And how that? So 45-degree inclined. 45-degree inclined in this direction. Then again in this direction also, because two semicircles are there. And one more over here, or it is better to mark on this side like this. Take outside the object, and whenever we are giving this 45-degree circular dimension, so first you mark the horizontal line. Then here also for both these, this is horizontal, here also it is horizontal. Now if I am considering this outer radius, so we can show like this. this outer radius is like this. It is R25, and this is inner radius I am using. So this dimension is R15. So it is R15. Then major dimensions we are supposed to give. So out of that, so these 2 dimensions I can mark over here. It is 25. And this is 40. It is 40. And this is 25. It is 25. Then again, it is 15. It's 15. Then see this all dimensions I'll give at one place only in the front view. It's 25. Then this is also 25. And only one dimension I think it is remaining, so it is concerned with a rib. And in case of rib, what we can do, so we can give that dimension inside. So either in this front view or in the top view, we can mark such one of the dimension like this. Mostly avoid dimensioning inside, but for very small portion you can think. Now almost all the dimensions are over, and these are the 3 views. So it is the front view in the direction of X, top view, and sectional side view, and this is the cutting plane line. So that is also very important. So like this, step by step, if you draw the orthographic view, it's interesting as well as it's simple also. And I'm confident that you will like this video. Thank you.